think Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather. We already know. We knew Crawford is a great fighter.
The comparison, listen, Crawford Mayweather would have been an amazing fight in their prime. Just like you insert Ray Leonard in there, just like you insert Ray Robinson in there. What a round robin that would have been.
He tried. You catch him, he want to catch you back. You know what I mean? You fighting Bud, he's not. Bud's not running from nobody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's where I felt that I had the upper hand in our competition.
Canelo Alvarez has responded to Terence Crawford accepting a potential exhibition fight offer from Floyd Mayweather. In a surprising assessment, Canelo warned that Mayweather would finish Crawford in a fight, citing Floyd's enduring skill. However, Canelo was effusive in his praise for Crawford, calling him an amazing fighter who deserves full credit for his achievements across weight classes. He believes Crawford has earned universal respect and that his greatness is undeniable.
I think Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather. We already know. We knew Crawford is a great fighter, and I did what I supposed to do, right? I tried for every way, and I trained really hard, and he deserved all the credit. No, I tried my best tonight, and I just cannot figure out the style.
Was it something specific, the movement or his speed or power or what? Was there something you could put your finger on that gave you the most trouble?
Everything.
Okay.
He have everything. You know what? Sometimes you try and your body cannot go, right? That's my frustration. Maybe I can figure out Crawford, but my body cannot go anymore. So I try it, but my body just not let me go. And you need to accept it. That's it. He's a great fighter. He's a good fighter. He know how to move and everything.
Garage Hackett offered a pointed perspective on Canelo Alvarez's recent comments, highlighting the crucial context between Canelo's own loss to Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford's victory over him years later. Hackett explained that when a 23-year-old Canelo faced Mayweather, he was a promising but undeveloped fighter, lacking the refined skills and experience he commands today. In stark contrast, Crawford faced Canelo when he had already matured into the face of boxing and one of its most technically proficient champions. From Hackett's viewpoint, this context makes Crawford's accomplishment far more significant, as it was achieved against a prime Canelo operating at his absolute peak, unlike the raw talent Mayweather defeated.
Heard that what I think is, when Floyd beat me, I was 23, I wasn't polished. When Bud beat me, I was the man. I was the man. And he beat me fair and square. He beat me at my game and he beat me at his game. That's why Canelo said that. Do I believe that? It's tough to believe. We're not going to ever see Bud versus Floyd. And it's crazy. It's crazy because I would love to see that fight, but I know we're not going to see it. But I can only take Canelo's word because he's the man that's been in the ring with both of them. But I understand why he said it. I was a kid when I fought Floyd. He wasn't a kid literally, but he was young. He was young. There was a lot he didn't know. There was a lot he didn't understand about boxing that he later on learned and got better. But Bud beat the better version of me, even though it's the ran down version. I'm saying that because it is some wear and tear there with Canelo. I've been saying it the whole time. When a guy got almost 70 fights in current time, with all those big camps he been doing and all that, trust me, it's some wear and tear there. I'm not making excuses for Canelo. I'm just saying, I do give Bud his credit though for beating Canelo, and Canelo understands I am a better fighter today than I was back then. But that's hard to say because Floyd, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Bud took maybe 20% of what Floyd did and added that to his repertoire for this fight. So that's why I'm saying it's tough to say that.
Joe Rogan reacted with utter astonishment to Terence Crawford's victory over Canelo Alvarez, framing it as an unprecedented feat in boxing history. He emphasized that Crawford, at 37 years old, moved up 2 full weight classes to challenge a dominant champion, a monumental risk for any fighter, let alone one at that stage of his career. Rogan stressed that no one has ever accomplished such a challenge against a fighter of Canelo's caliber, making the win historic. For him, it was more than a victory. It was a landmark moment that cemented Crawford's legacy as one of the sport's most exceptional athletes.
It's like, you're watching, like, wow, towards the end, towards the final rounds, really started getting comfortable and really started putting it on him. I'm like, this is amazing.
You know, one of those rare, like, that's history, obviously, right? Watching somebody do, you shouldn't be able to do that. You shouldn't be able to fight at that weight for the first time ever.
Against one of the greatest,
undisputed greatest of all time, fucking, and do what you did. It is beyond, like, my favorite, an outlier. You're beyond an outlier. You're something, you're an anomaly.
Yeah. Something
you know,
special. And
something
he's
really
30,
special.
I believe he's 37.
Yeah. One of those where you shouldn't be able to do that by any account. By any account. 37, my body was so wrecked. I'm like, fuck you. You know, I can barely go bowling.
Paulie Malignaggi has weighed in on the heated debate over whether Floyd Mayweather or Terence Crawford is the greater fighter. He argued that such discussions are inherently endless, as each champion represents a different era with unique challenges and contexts. Malignaggi emphasized that while it's a fascinating topic for fans and analysts, no definitive conclusion can be reached, as both men present compelling cases for greatness. He acknowledged Mayweather's legendary career and flawless record, while also crediting Crawford for his dominance across multiple weight classes and victories over elite opponents.
Tough 154-pounders and it was a young Canelo and a very tough Cotto who was punching very hard from 40 to 54, you know? Remember, Cotto had knocked out Delvin Rodriguez at 54. He'd still done some damage at 54, and I thought
won a title at 60.
Yeah, and I thought he knocked out Martinez at 60, and I thought he gave Mayweather a pretty good fight at 54. I don't know. I can't say I disagree or agree. I just think that Mayweather, because it's so far away, so long ago, you know, and people sort of start to underestimate the things he did. You know, people talk about Canelo takes his repertoire from the Mayweather repertoire. No, he doesn't. Mayweather fought ex-champions. This guy's fighting guys who will never even smell, may never smell a belt in their life, and he was fighting them. So, you know, Mayweather, even if you're saying, oh, he didn't fight the very best, he still fought champions and ex-champions, even at 47, even at 54.
Timothy Bradley offered a bold and definitive
suggesting
opinion, asserting that Terence Crawford possesses the complete toolkit necessary to defeat a prime Floyd Mayweather. Bradley elaborated that Crawford's unique blend of high boxing IQ and fight adaptability, sharp power, and technical precision would be the key to solving Mayweather's legendary defensive style. He argued that Crawford's capacity to adjust his strategy round by round, combined with his impeccable timing, would present a challenge Mayweather has never faced. Bradley's analysis reflects his profound respect for Crawford's skills, firmly placing him in the pantheon of all-time greats. For Bradley, Crawford isn't merely elite. He has the specific attributes to triumph over even the most seemingly untouchable legends.
The GOAT, oh, absolutely. But Terence Crawford will whoop his ass. He would beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you right now, he will beat Floyd Mayweather too. He will beat him too. He got everything it takes to beat Floyd. Floyd struggled in the first half against Zab Judah. Zab Judah, a damn terrific fighter. Terrific fighter, but he ain't no damn Terence Crawford. Especially from the southpaw position. Floyd didn't like fighting southpaws. Floyd reached with that right hand. You think he gonna reach against one of the best back foot counterpunchers in the game? He gonna reach with that right hand against Crawford? He gonna get slept reaching with that back hand. The way he reaches with that. That level change backhand he throws too? Man, that pull jab he does too, that ain't gonna work. That is not gonna work. Floyd got a 72-inch reach. Yeah, he had quickness, fast reflexes. However, Crawford got all of that too. He got all of that too. And he got a 75-inch reach. Great counter puncher. Can concentrate all night. Can put pressure on Floyd. He can even invite Floyd in. Yep, I noticed. Floyd's not having success. He started to step on the gas. That's what he do. and he gonna run into problems with Crawford because Crawford hits harder than him.
A growing contingent within boxing argues that for Terence Crawford to truly surpass Floyd Mayweather's legacy, he must pursue a monumental challenge against Dimitri Bivol, known for his formidable size, elite skill, and dominance at light heavyweight. Bivol represents a unique test that could elevate Crawford's standing to an unprecedented level. Critics contend that a victory over a prime, larger, and technically brilliant champion like Bivol would definitively cement Crawford's greatness. They believe such a feat conquering a dominant champion far beyond his natural weight class would eclipse Mayweather's accomplishments and establish Crawford as the ultimate historical figure in the sport.